everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, come on into the Wyxeboy kitchen. Right, so today we're going to follow up from the first episode. We're going to do a curry that over the years, it's been a staple. When I was like in my teens and my 20s, I would always order a Dopiaza. Unfortunately, you know, I can't eat in Birmingham every day where the curry's absolutely out of this world. So most places, they do it shit, if I'm honest. You know, they're bullshit. It just tastes like they bought the curry sauce in, you can tell. Pricks. Not even making it. I mean, they're a fucking restaurant and not even making their own curry sauce. Oh, I mean, it just disgusts me. Anyway, and it just tastes, they just chuck some onions and you go, right, there's your Dopiaza. It's like, oh no, mate, that's not really what a Dopiaza is. It's, you know, it's these whole herbs. It's this sort of stuff, you know, coriander seeds, cardamom pods, this real earthy taste that you get from it, as well as those blistered onions and all that creaminess. So that's what I'm going to show you today, is this Dopiaza, which I've made. I must just give a shout out to this book again, because this is absolutely fantastic. And if you do get a chance, please look it up and buy it. If you like me, if you like your curries and you like cooking, this is an absolute pissing must, I tell you. It's the best cooking. I would probably go as far as saying it's the best cooking book I've ever bought. So what I like about it, it shows you curries in a British style. You know, let's be honest, we make the best bloody curries in the world. Forget your India, forget your Pakistan and all that. Come to Britain, come to the Baltic Triangle. That's where you get a proper curry. So yeah, you just need to get off your ass. Just cook, just eat. Simple. Just cook, just eat. Do it, people. Come on, come with me. Come in. We're going to do this. Come on, we can do this. It's easy. Come on. We can do this. Let's cook. So let's get started with this. So this recipe is going to be for 2 people. All my recipes are for 2 people because there's 2 of us in the house. I only ever cook for 2. Sometimes cook for the cat, but I'm not doing 4. It pees me off when it's like, this feeds 6. It's like, I don't want to fucking feed 6. Anyway, so this feeds 2. So listen carefully. Whole spices. These are the things that go in first. So it gives you that real curry kick right from the start. So you've got 3 cardamom pods. Give them a bash in your pestle and mortar like that. You got half a teaspoon of coriander seeds and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Again, they've just given a little bit of a bash. They're not ground, as you can see. Can you zoom it? Bit dark that is, isn't it? So they're not ground, but they're just given a bash in your pestle and mortar if you've got one. So yeah, you need them because that'll go in initially to give you that real curry kick. So for your ground spice, you're going to need half a teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin this time, half a teaspoon of garam masala. You can buy that from most decent places, or you can just use curry powder. I mean, it is a mixture of like cinnamon and all that shit. And I bought a nice one from Qatar, from the souk there, so I've just used that. But yeah, I mean, just some sort of decent curry powder. You've got half a teaspoon of chili powder, and then you need a tablespoon of mixed curry spice. So mixed powder, it's called in the book. It's very useful to make this up, actually. I just used to leave it off when I used to do stuff, but now, last time I used it, and it's like, yeah, it does give it the real kick that you need. Okay, let's do this mixed powder. I'm just going to quickly show you how to make this. So you can make this up in batch, and then you can just use this in future. This will make about, I think the book says 17 tablespoons of mixed spice. Okay, so you need 3 tablespoons of cumin. Not sure if I've got that, but I'm going to have a bloody good go. Yeah, I have. Look at that. 3 tablespoons of cumin gone in. 3 tablespoons of coriander ground. 3 tablespoons of paprika. Okay. 4 tablespoons of curry powder. Okay, it's gone in. 3 tablespoons of turmeric. Mine's gone a bit hard. And a tablespoon of gram masala. Beautiful. Give that a good mix. Give that a mix, put it in a container, that'll last for months, good to go. So in this recipe, we're only going to use a tablespoon of that mixed spice. So you can see you're really building up these spices and these flavours. You need to be careful with them and not to be too overpowering, but I think this works well. Also, what you need garlic and ginger paste. Mine's a little bit runny, but it'll be fine. So what I've done for this one is 3 cloves of garlic, you know, average size, and about 1 inch of ginger, ground it down. Well, I've got like a grating thing, so, but yeah, I mean, you can put it in the food processor, a little bit of water, you just get a nice paste. You need about a tablespoon of that, so that's that. And I just fried up some onions, not something I normally do, but I just fried up some onions earlier. I put a little video of that earlier, I put a little clip into that because I filmed that. So, nice crispy onions. You could do this in deep fat fryer actually, but yeah, I like to just shallow fry them. Yeah, so that's, what else do you need for this? What else do you need? You also need 1/4 cup of tomato puree. You need 250 ml of that base curry sauce. So we're going to add that. I mean, I don't measure it, to be honest. I'm just said that as a guess, but I'll show you later. You just need, just tip in as much as you want, really. I mean, as long as you don't have too much, because it'll obviously dilute the flavour of the spices and stuff. But however dry you like your curry, go with that. But we'll get more into that later. That's all you generally need. And the chicken. I need to show you the chicken. Right, so let's do this chicken then. So, just going to chuck this away. Dum-de-dum-de-doo. So, we've got our 2 chicken breasts here. What we're just going to do is bang in some water. Doesn't have to be hot water. So, yeah, just like that. So, they're just sort of swimming in it. But you want them to be poking out. Bang a bit of salt on them, why not? Always better with a bit of salt in it, I would say. Get a nice chicken stock out. Means you want to, I haven't provided the effing oven on. So you want to do this at about 170, 160, 170 I'd say. Maybe a bit higher, 180. Just keep an eye on them, you know. See what they're like. You want them to obviously be cooked. What you want is like a pulled chicken sort of consistency, and then what we do is pull it apart, and then you've got those strands of chicken you can just put in it. Wow, it's beautiful. I much prefer that than doing chunks these days. This is definitely the way forward for me. I mean, you could cook this in the slow cooker actually. If you've got a slow cooker, you could do this in there. But anyway, as you can see, it's pretty simple. Get that, wait till your oven's heated. When your oven's ready, bang it in, half an hour, go and have a beer, and have a wank or whatever you want to do. Come back, and it's done. You could do it the night before, you could do it an hour before, you could do it the morning before, you could do it half an hour before you're going to cook it, you could do it while you're cooking. Yeah, I guess you could. It would just be about ready by the time you need to add it, because you add it at the end, see, so. I mean, you could do this with lamb. I've not tried slow cooking the lamb and doing it. That would be quite nice, but I've only ever really tried chicken. Because I'm a tight ass and I only want to buy chicksy chickens. Lamb's too expensive for me at the moment, boys. Right. So, right there, Teddy. You want your food? Okay, well, I better go and feed the cat. We'll get on with this and we'll show you what we're going to do next whilst this chicken's done. Okay, right, so we're going to do the onions. So this is different to normal other recipes. So what we want is petals, onion petals, right? So what we want to do, sort of top and tail it, half, get this off, get the skin off, and then 1/4, like that, right? Okay, let's get rid of this. And then what you're going to do, what I like to call petals. So you then just peel them off. So you've got little petals like this. Okay? So you peel all them off. So yeah, you want all these nice lovely petals. What you want to do, what you're basically going to do is blister these up in the wok with some oil or some ghee if you got it, or butter, or probably oil's best. Rapeseed, one of my favourites. Right, next up, we're going to fry it in the wok. That's what we're going to do. So, we get our wok, get it on a high heat, very high. Right, so, olive oil, decent drizzle of that. Probably rapeseed's better actually, but I've gone with the olive now, so. Let's get a little bit of salt in there, why not? Right, we're ready to go on this. Let's get these bastards in there. Oh. So get them in there. What do we want? That'll probably do. What you really want to do, you really want to caramelise the skin. You get these lovely blisters on the onions. You want to really try and caramelise those onions. This is going to set the fucking fire alarm off. I know that fire alarm is going to be going off. Let's get a towel, because this is... Okay. As soon as that goes red, we're in trouble. Right. We won't put any spices in there. We can put a bit of pepper in actually. Why not? Get yourself a little bowl of some kind. Right. As you can see, these are starting to blister. They take a while. So you want to do those onions for about 5 or 6 minutes. Let's see how they're getting on. They're blistering up beautifully, but they smoke a lot. Need the extractor on really, but I don't want to screw my sound. So we got those on. Won't be long. There's a lot of smoke in this room. Smoke alarms has always been a bit of a classic Wyxeboy kitchen. We've always had trouble with them. Bastard things. Probably saved my life one day, hopefully. Right. Well, hopefully. What I hope to be in a fire. A stupid thing to say. Right. So, the onions are virtually done. Let's take another look. Give them a little toss. That's what you want them to be like. That's what we want it to be like, all blistered and see what I mean. Absolutely fantastic. Right, the onions are done. Right, now we're going to get this curry done. Let's get this bastard on. We've got him on. We're going to cook up those whole spices I talked about earlier. That's the first thing to go in. So, wait till this gets nice and hot. I think we're going to have issues with the fire alarm, so I have to be ready because I can't stick the extractor on because it's going to be too much noise pollution. Can you open the door a sec? I suggest a good beer with this. Is it? Right, this is getting nice and hot, as we can see. A little bit of smoke coming off. Probably not hot enough looking at those, but I'm going to stick a bit of oil in with those bad boys. Straight away you get that aroma. Fantastic, really is. So the dry spices, you get those in. Let me just get myself a little tool. Really is a fantastic aroma. I don't want to stick this on because it really is going to wreck the sound, but we're going to have some serious issues soon. Stick with us, guys. So, what do we do next, you ask? We're going to stick the tomato puree in next. I said 1.5 cups. I'm just going to... Then we stick our ground spices in that we talked about. Oh yeah, the aroma coming off that. Fucking hell. Sorry, stop swearing. The aroma coming off that. Incredible. just going to turn that down now because otherwise we're going to burn that. So we're going to go in with a base sauce from episode 1. Probably want half of it in now. Straight away we're getting that lovely curry aroma. Oh shit, I didn't put this in. The garlic should have gone in a bit earlier, to be honest, but it's gone in now. The garlic should go in with the spices. I put it in a little bit late there, so because you really want that garlic to sizzle, but it's alright, no dramas. Right, next thing is get these fried onions in. We cooked up earlier. It really is coming together now, guys, isn't it? You can see that. Give that a little stir. Just hope it's not too spicy, really. That's all we can say. Right, let's get this chicken in. And then we are going to go with a little bit of that stock out of the chicken.
Can you please just say you follow it? It's my idea to do chicken like that.
That was a great idea by me to do the chicken like that. Now you just want this to bubble now, really. Got everything in, we just need the onions back in and the rest of the curry sauce. I think we'll go with the rest of the curry sauce now. As you can see, this is quite a simple thing. It's coming together quick. It's virtually done. Probably quicker than you could order a curry from the takeaway, I'd say. Get off your phones, get off your backsides, get in the kitchen. Right. Those beautiful onions that we did earlier are going in now. Which really brings it together now into, I mean, this is probably more sauce than a lot of people would like, but we like it like this, so. This looks absolutely fantastic, this does, it really does. Just going to taste a bit. Oh, it's disgusting. Joking. Oh, it's fun. Oh, it's so good. Right. A little bit of salt. Anything I've forgotten? This stage you would put in at this stage you would put in your coriander, but I don't have any of that, so we're not doing that. Just going to turn that down. That's pretty much ready. A little bit of yogurt in there would be nice right now. Again, I haven't got any of that. So we're nearly ready to plate up here now. Give this a final little stir. Peel our rice is done. Maybe a little bit cold, but look how fluffy that rice is. So easy. There we have it. Absolute delight. Little burnt bits in there. Absolutely fantastic. Join us again for another curry club soon. Episode 3 coming soon, folks. Take care. Peace out.